today's like one of the first days that I've felt overwhelmed. This lead challenge story could make the mirror.
Yeah.
Thank God for that. Get me home now. Monday morning, good morning. This week is another one that's going to be absolutely packed because I can't even decide where to send lads. That's how much stuff we've got going on. So today we're starting a new extension. I've got my new Aldi coat on. Anyone hasn't seen these, I think it was 29 quid in Aldi. They only had 1XL, otherwise I'd have bought all the lads them because they feel amazing. And yeah, give it a go. Right, so starting a new extension, and I've been toying around with how to do it, but what we're going to do is we're going to try out the new structure on how to grow my business and how to motivate and encourage the lads to be more productive and just keep things on track, and you know, so that they all benefit from it. I haven't got the app up and running yet, but this one's going to be the first extension we do it on. So a nice easy rear extension, that's all we're doing. Should be quite easy. I've still want to be paperwork jobs. I've got to break it down into milestones. So I give the customer a price. I need to break it down into milestones. I need to take off what the company overheads and profits are, and then what's left, I need to break that down into milestones and give it to the lads to go, right, this week you've got these are the milestones you've got to hit, and next week and this and that. And if they get it any less than what's there, it gets split between them pro rata. That's the idea. If anyone can think of a better way, I've been doing this 15 years. This is the best way I can think of doing it, that I would want to do it. And it's almost like the lads are self-employed and I'm just providing the jobs, the insurance, the tools, the everything, the certificates, I'm doing all the crappy work, and they get to do the job that they like doing, and obviously hopefully get rewarded for it. First job is going to be, we're going to empty this van at the yard now, get all the tools we need for this job, and I need to hire a digger. However, the week's saying rain all week, so I don't know what to do. I'm going to keep checking it each day, but obviously I've got to book the digger in and thingy, because our digger's 940 or 950 wide, and the access down the side is only 800, I think. So we've got to hire a digger for this one, or do it by hand. But yeah, so Shiftas are going to go to the yard there, which will clear a bit of space on the yard, which is good. What else have we got? And then we're starting a concrete job tomorrow, which I'll be on with the big digger, and drainage, and we've got something else starting this week. But yeah, let's go to the yard now and empty this van, because this van has just got like absolutely overloaded with like just materials and odd bits of tools and stuff that I know we just don't need. So actually I'm going to spin round so that my van's facing that door. Right, let's go. They can both go, put them on the shelves, yeah, put both of them on the shelves. So I've just gone through sorting my van out, and I've got some shadow foam. So I'm going to be going through trying to put these into something, but then I need something to actually put them on, if that makes sense. So rather than just having them on the floor, I almost need them like tilted up on the side maybe. I don't know, but I can at least walk in my van now. So if I do need anything, I can walk in and grab it and not be standing on all my other tools and breaking stuff. The lads are just putting the cover on. We're going to be taking the 2 tippers now. I'm going to ring up and see, I'm going to check the weather, see if we can get a digger there, and I need to go and pick the other trailer up and go. So I'm going to meet the lads at that job now, and then I'll go and pick the tipper trailer up, tip it, and then bring it back to that job, because I'm hoping we'll be able to just do runs with soil with that. See how we get on with that. With that. Right, let's go. So just been reversing the van in, and I'm relying on Phil, and then I just went, I can actually see it on the camera. Like, I'm trying to reverse it to the back so that I can tip there and we can spread that out ready for the paving. But yeah, just had that realisation of like, oh, you can actually see it on the camera. This camera's boss. So we took the net off, and we're gonna get these acros off now, and then I can tip this hardcore at the back. Recycling. Do you want me to put your company on YouTube?
No. So it's not really. It's not. We're kind of in the background. Where essentially we just reach out to all our contacts in the press. So we have all the major newspapers on our kind of like roster, and we just.
Right, okay. So it's not. When you'd messaged me, I thought, oh, is this like obviously like a social media channel or a obviously like a, I don't know, a local thing, but obviously you then sort of pitch that. So do you sell it to the papers and go, look, we've got all this, write it all up and type it, and then you pitch it to them basically?
Our arrangement is basically that they pick what stories of ours we want, and that's like we have an arrangement with them all. That's how we operate as a business.
Yeah.
So yeah, obviously there's really good promotion for your business and for your social media stuff. So
yeah, just send an email across of what you need, and I say I'll try and, because obviously we've got loads of videos online. It'll be easier for me to sort of. So, all right. Well, I'll send you a little debrief now in an email and just explaining again what we do, so you can see it written down, and then if you just click the link in that email. So what sort of papers or things? What bits have you been in? What have you got work into?
Pretty much all of them. I mean, the Mirror. We get a lot from the Mirror. We get a lot from the Mail. From
so this lead challenge story could make the Mirror.
Yeah.
All the lads are laughing here.
We have essentially everyone. I've got to warn you, there is a chance it'll be in the Sun.
Oh right, yeah.
It's picked up. I know.
And you're not ringing off a 0161 number, aren't you?
Yeah.
As I say, we don't work for them, but they are on our contact list, so I do feel like I should warn you that just before we go any further.
Alright, maybe you can not do that one.
You just write the story and someone will buy it off.
A lot of it is online as well, rather than.
It is what it is, isn't it?
Like some of it's in print, sometimes it's online, so there's no guarantee that it will be picked up. But
and I'm saying, would you not be able to do that? Because that would be like the opposite of what we're trying to do.
Yeah, I know. I appreciate that. Obviously, I want to be transparent with you. So if I send you over the email, and you can have a think over it and let me know.
Sound?
Is that alright?
No worries, mate. Nice to talk to you.
Great. Good to chat to you. Thanks very much.
Have a good day.
Alright. See you now.
Bye.
Bye.
That's funny, that, you know. As long as it doesn't go in the sun. Hey, if he comes back, I'll say yeah, but you can't sell it to the sun. I'll just say I'm a Liverpool fan. I used to play for Liverpool until I was 18. Like all my family here. That's funny, that, mate. Imagine that getting like.
Yeah, don't want it in the sun, though, do you? If you felt it.
No, I'd say yeah, can't go in the sun. But we're talking about it. We're actually like, don't buy the sun. We're actually talking about it. It's making it.
Only between me and you, though.
Yeah. No, but it's on YouTube, isn't it?
Oh yeah, this is.
We're live. Well, we're not live. But, right, so that was obviously, as you've heard, a company that sort of trolls social media and finds stories that then they package up and try and sell to the newspapers as probably like little fillers, do you reckon?
Yeah.
Keep the sites ticking over. Lad, that's so funny, isn't it? So when we can send a picture of that fella's face in.
Don't send a picture of me.
Shall I try and knock on his door and get a nice picture of him? Say, look, you can be in the paper. Do you want to get a better picture than the one I've got of him, like that? Hey. I don't know. I feel like if you put yourself out there and want to come up and try and make my life hell, then you know, you've got to deal with the consequences of
Game, innit?
people finding this story interesting, and that'd be great, that, you know.
At the end of the day, you're not bothered about what he likes or what he doesn't like.
Right, Scott has got the transformer in his van, and it needs to be a 5 kVA transformer, not a 3 kVA transformer, because we're going to be running more than 3 shifters off it.
Okay.
So I don't even know where the other single transformer's gone. That should have been on the yard. I need to get the yard like fully. I can't wait to get it done and like fully usable. So piling at the back, slabs down, piling at the back, water barriers in. Yeah. Oh, water barriers up, trailers where they're going to be, everything, canopy up, everything else where it's going to be,
Yeah.
and you just walk in and go there, and then we'll have them.
So it'll be cost you about 10 grand in labour
More
for
than
the
that,
lads.
more than that, yeah.
So that's just labour.
Right, let's go and get these shifters off. Me and Phil just went to the yard, got the 5 shifters.
Not doing nothing today because Andy's got his phone out again.
And yous have got all the bricks out, haven't you? So we're going to get them on here. Might as well, mightn't we? And then we'll set up today, get these going into the trailer and just see how we get on. And then we've got the digger coming tomorrow. Hopefully it doesn't rain.
Even if it is just a wet day on the digger, isn't it?
Yeah, get stuck, doesn't it?
What are you looking at me for?
Right, so this is the next extension that we're doing, and let me just turn this off. So the lads have been, we need to cut all this away. We're going to get rid of that 3 metres out right the way across, and then we're going to take away this bank 4 metres. So, well, it'll be 7 metres from that wall, so it'll be 3 metre extension, 4 metre area. Then maybe a little bit, we'll pour a little bit of cement and do like a brick wall for like a retaining wall. And then I don't know how many steps they'll have, because obviously the further we go that way, whether we keep it level or tilt it, I'd probably tilt it towards the house slightly. And that way you're not ending up with like 7 steps up to the garden. But we've got the shifters out. These have been on the yard for a bit now, and yeah, loads of issues. I need to go and buy a connector for this one. A connector for this one, so we've lost that plug end, don't know where that's gone. And we've got this issue that I just turned this one on, it was spinning. What's happened is it's just rusted, so the actual wire or whatever that was in here is rusted. So one thing I have got is I'm going to see if I can use this screwdriver. So if I do that and then just cut it, I'm going to sacrifice this long screwdriver. No doubt I'll go to a job and I will need this now, but I'm going to grind that off now, stick it in and see whether that'll do it. If not, I'd have to go like Screwfix or B&Q and get some more sort of threaded wire. What are they called? Flex wire. So I'm just going to see whether this will work, because I don't think I've used this for a while. So what I've done is I might flatten this off, so to flatten the edges so it's still a flat edge. I've flattened these edges with the grinder, but I've cut that off and I've got it in there. Now I was trying to think of a way of what could I do? I could like pilot it and put a screw in it, or do you reckon I just leave it and just keep an eye on it? Just try it. But the only thing is, if we're doing that, I reckon the belt's going to be like stretched. So if you want to, so on this one's a bit easy than the others. You just use a hammer to tighten the. So you'll see as you tighten it now, it bends around and gets bigger. But I've got a feeling we were at like. I think we were close to like. Just turn that on for us here. I reckon we're close to the edge there, you know. Right, so it's working, but when you have loads of weight on it, sound. Just keep an eye on that then as we sound. Right, so what I'll do is I'll swap that because that one's got the longer wire. I'll make that the first one, and then all the others have got short wires then, because you've got to try and keep the wires down to, yeah, so it's got that, and then you press speed.
Yeah, no, I'm just
But we're not too interested in the speed if we're going to be loading it the same anyway. Sounds? Let's see how many we can get up and running then. Alright, the lads have gone for lunch, and sure enough, I've got all shifters working except for the final one. I mean, we are bush tucking these shifters at the minute, but I've just put a plate through that one. I've got that one. I've almost got everything on the yard to fix these, but it's just time. Need like a handyman to just stay on the yard and do them. But right, I'm just going to try a different wire. So it's a bit longer, but just in case there's a break in that wire, because I know all these ones are working now. Oh, sometimes it's easier to walk on them. Oh. Right, let me try this new wire and see if that works. But what it is I haven't got me, wouldn't you know it, I've just emptied my van on the yard, and everything I need I've took off. So I've got this, which isn't the most reliable. I couldn't find my actual voltage tester, so I've just so I'm getting it there, just jointed them. I've just bypassed the stop buttons to see whether it was that. But, and I've opened the ECU, but the ECU's got no power, so that's why, like, I don't trust these as much, because like this is that's saying it's got power. I'll try a different lead. If not, I'll have to ring the company and see if there's I don't think there's an internal fuse in that. And that obviously looks the cleanest, best it's looked than the rest of the machine. There's nothing obvious in there I can see, so normally it'll come up there with a fault code. So let's try a different lead, and I could just be getting a stray. Could be a damaged neutral, so we're showing some live, and the neutral's damaged, which is throwing up a signal. So let's see. Right, well, I've just disconnected the neutral on that, put it back on, and we're live. So let's put it back together, and the lads have just turned up in time. I was just about to moan, wasn't I, saying that these machines are like boss, but the time it takes to set them up and the bloody maintenance.
All the time.
I don't moan all the time.
Have you ever seen your video? Someone just called me gay.
Yeah, that was weird, that. Hey, that was weird, that. Just walking, she was like talking to me, well, he's gay. And I was like...
Was you recording?
Yeah, I was like, what are you on about?
Looks gay.
Is that...
Yeah.
No, it looked like she was a rep for like a bar, and they were saying, oh, there's no gay fellas here, and she's gone, he's gay. See, this is where, if you had my operator's licence, I could reverse the tipper up here, and the tipper would carry more weight than what this trailer can do. So this trailer can do 2.8 tonne.
Why don't you get it done then?
All the neighbours objected, didn't they? So I've appealed it. Right, we've got, so thank you neighbours for that. We've got the 5 shifters set up round the back. I'm going to go and take this now. What do you want to do? Because I don't know whether we're going to be, obviously today we'll just do trailer runs. It's not big enough to get it on the back of the tipper, is it? And then you've got mixed waste on there, haven't you? So what can you do now round the back whilst I go and tip this?
Get them bushes and the concrete post out.
Alright, you'll have to come with me then and open the gates and whatever. Do you want to do the bushes? Have you got the corded?
Have you got it in your van?
Oh, do you know what? I think I've left it outside the yard. Oh,
Like got a blade at least.
On the inside of the yard. I know. I'll have a look. Fixing your hair?
Yeah.
In case any girls are watching?
Yeah, just in case. Got a bit of a better.
I was just explaining to you, wasn't I, that how hard building is when people moan about, like, if you had the operator's licence, if you had, like, the yard better set up, it's just like, everything will be so much quicker.
That's what they do, see.
I'm gonna have to play that.
Watch it.
What?
Did they watch?
Yeah, lad. They watch it and they send videos. They clip it and send it to like HSE and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So did Phil tell you?
Which?
A reporter rang me.
No.
Oh, I'm gonna have to tell you when we get back there.
A reporter rang
Yeah,
you.
reporter rang me about that fella on the yard who keeps complaining and that.
What, like the news? Like,
Yeah.
don't lie.
How funny.
Oh. Hey, you should get that in the Echo, you know.
Well, I'm trying to avoid confrontation, rather just get jobs done and
stay out of the way.
how are you getting on?
Me, I'm getting on fine, you know.
Did you enjoy doing the block work on my sisters?
I did.
What bit do you like doing most?
You know what, I enjoyed the roofing, you know.
Did you?
Yeah, I enjoyed that roofing, you know. It was alright. I like doing the one I done on Marford Avenue.
Oh,
I like
yeah.
doing that and the one of your sisters. I enjoyed it.
And have you got any? Where's your tool bag up to now?
Yeah. Literally got everything. I've got my levels. I've got a 6 foot level in ours and a 4 foot level. I've got 2 trowels, a pointing trowel, a jointer, a pointer, hammer and chisel. Just need like.
There's quad here.
Just need like something like a string liner, like.
String line there, the basic ones.
I just need like a string liner, like. Just get myself a little boat level.
You know what you need?
It's Christmas soon, so I'm going to sort myself out.
You need a paddle mixer.
Paddle mixer, yeah.
If you get one of them, like if a job comes up and it's like, you know, walking distance from yours,
Yeah.
you could have a go at that, couldn't you?
Oh yeah.
You don't want to be lugging a big cement mixer.
Yeah. I just need to sort a little car out first, and then I'll have a bit more.
You've passed the test, haven't you?
Yeah. Just trying to save up by the insurance, and the cars are a bit expensive.
Well, you were getting taxis, weren't you?
Yeah, I'm still getting taxis now.
You need to get like you need to sort that out. You're not going to be able to save up if you're getting taxis everywhere. I'd say getting a little electric scooter.
You know.
They're illegal.
Yeah, that's why you gotta get the red, the red ones that you buy, the VOI ones.
Yeah.
So they made the scooters illegal, and then they make you buy their scooters. Do you know what I mean?
Are they all illegal?
Not the red ones that you see on the street.
Why can't you have your own one then? No.
You got a tax and MOT and like.
Are they like taxed and MOT like the
the
scooters?
They're just council ones. They're just you're not allowed them unless you're on the council ones. I do get them like sometimes.
Well, it would be good to do this extension. And just as you keep, have you been taking photos and that?
I need to sort a little.
You'll have to
photo.
screenshot them off YouTube.
I told Dave if I ever need pictures, he's got pictures.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You better getting them off him now, because otherwise Dave could lose his phone. Dave could, you know, move to Australia. He could like do whatever, and suddenly like you're left and you're going, oh, I've done all that, and then you're like, have you got any evidence? And you're like, no. I mean, it's on YouTube, isn't it? But obviously you'll have more with Dave where you've done bits when I'm not there filming.
I'll get on Dave, like, I need to sort like a little Instagram out for me mates. I've got like joinery Instagrams and stuff.
Yeah.
My mate messaged there not long ago, Maddox, asking to do like an apprenticeship with you.
Yeah, we don't do thingy joinery though. It's harder. I get a few to be fair, asking for apprenticeships, but then it gets to a point where we've got to have enough skilled lads to have apprentices, because otherwise there was a point a year or two ago where like Ben and the old Mick were off, and I was left with like 6 lads who none of them drove, none of them had tools,
Just labourers.
and I was just like, what do we do here, you know what I mean? Like I was trying to like sort jobs out that like were labour intensive that we could actually. Right, so the setup we've got, it's a bit of a steep thing, isn't it? But we're going to do that. Lou's going to shovel it to the front, and we're just going to get 2.5 ton of soil on there. On the tipper. What we can do, we can put that at the back of the yard to grow. There we go. Right, he's ready. What do you want to get? Soil and then throw the bushes on top, and we'll And then
Ideally, you want to start digging this trench, don't
no, we're getting that with that first.
you? Aren't we digging
Wait for the digger for that.
But aren't we digging the trench so that you can get this poured and then you can do all that after?
No, I've only got the digger for, so we need to do the digger, do all that, then do the trench.
How many days you ride the digger?
I've fired the digger, yeah, 4 days.
How many days for?
Yeah, till the end of the week. But I'd start with that, and then you dig the trenches last, and you dig back on yourself. Otherwise, if you dig the trenches, we won't have it poured, and it could rain, and then they all fall in. So we'll get rid of that bit first. So just start digging, putting the soil on, and we'll and then when that's near full, we'll throw all them logs on and chip them at the yard. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Anyone who hasn't seen these, you've got to love them, haven't you, when they're set up right. Tell you what, let's speed that one up a bit. So this one needs adjusting. But yeah. Ready, Lee? Right. These are they're so good when they're up and running. Boss. There we go. Straight onto the tipper. It'd be good if we knew someone who wanted some soil and grass. Alright, great, that, innit? He's in the last one. And this is without the digger as well. So we reckon we've measured, we can hire a digger, a skinny digger that'll get down there. So it's just a case of getting these set up, get the most out of today. We've got another hour. And then this will be set up ready for tomorrow then. When we have got a digger, hopefully. That! Look what Paul's tried to put on here. I think he's testing the shifters out. At least doing it live. Right, that's it for today. We're going to go back to the yard. We'll chip that and we'll tip the soil. Do you want to turn them off? Have you got more? Is that it? That's not going to make it down here. Right, let's go by the yard and chip this. Right, where are we? We're at Tom Tully Tyres and Speak, and we've come because when we tipped this yesterday with the soil and hardcore on, I just noticed that you had like splitting on these tyres, and then as I was looking, I seen that, and I was like, wow, you can get your finger in behind that. And yeah, there's a few bits, look. So there, look, loads of it. So he just said these, obviously it splits like that when it's an old tyre. So peace of mind, I'm just going to get 4 new ones. So he said he's going to order them now and they'll come in for lunchtime. And look, we were going to go to a job with this, so what we'll do is we'll go to the extension job, help do that, and then, or we can go to the, we've got a damp proof job. And then I've just noticed this, I don't know whether we knocked that off or what, so we need to get a new light as well. So I might see, I'll try and order that now, either online or see if Car Bar, well, they won't have that specific one. Let me see if I can get a similar one to that. Constant maintenance in it. But yeah, let's just try and get some jobs done today. Swap this down. It's working now on this, which is good. Because beforehand we used to have to undo that bolt and it'd come down, but this seems to be coming down at the same speed as undoing that bolt, which is good. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it just had a bit of a seized bit or something, I don't know. You can hear it coming out. Right, so we're on the extension job. As you can see, we've got the skinny digger. Paul's just measuring, what have we got, 20 mil for that?
20 mil.
For that gap. And then what are we going to do to get over that bump? unless you want to break it out. Aye mate, you right? So I think that's the hard bit, getting it there, isn't it? So we've managed to get it here, so what we need to now do is getting it past here is fine. Paul took the pipe off, but if you can see that concrete step on the right, if the tracks go on one side, the digger's going to go over, and this will just smash through, and this will smash through obviously the fence. So what we're going to do is put bricks or soil or something along the side here, so that when I come up on the digger I'm level. Yeah, jump over it. So yeah, we just need to, and we just took all the bricks off site yesterday, which is good. But let's get this round the back, get the shifters on, and is it worth, it's probably not worth booking a grabbing yet, is it?
No, not till Thursday. I wouldn't book a grabbing.
Thursday? I reckon we'll have 16 tonne out of there today.
You reckon?
I'd be disappointed if not. Just digging and putting it on the hopper.
Yeah, just grab a bucket here.
I'm going to provisionally see if we can do one today. What about them fence posts?
Cutting them out.
Angle grind the steel off and just, if we can go on them, that's probably the same height, isn't it? Yeah.
A little bit low, but people angle grind with the cut.
So we are nearly through, and hopefully this isn't one of them bad videos where it all goes wrong.
Famous last words.
That is tight, isn't it? I reckon I need a bit more there so I don't flip the end.
Where do you need it?
Just get more at the end there. Just on the left side. Yeah. Right, so what we've done, I've come up to like an elevated spot, and we've got rid of this bit to here. Just need to go around, scrape it up really, but what I want to do is just try and get as much on, but every now and then we're getting a blockage, or one of the belt stops on the smaller ones. Yo. Or the final one it is.
You have to clear underneath the belt as they go.
Aye, we'll get well more than that. That's probably half a load.
Yeah, but I mean in front of you.
Yeah.
That's where you probably left it.
So, Ruse, if you get when we stop for lunch, what time is it? 20 past. We'll try and push all this forward. I reckon that's, how many tons do you reckon that is? 3. 3? I wouldn't let you bag stuff at the yard if you thought that. If you're giving stuff away. Okay. I'm going to say 8, about 8 ton now. So we're halfway, yeah. 16 ton the gravel gets, so let's just try and pile it forward so that he can reach. We might be able to, if you want, we might be able to slide all the shifters forward, you know, as we get closer to the left hand side. Yeah, you can just put like a board or something and rest it on that and sounds. Right, so the issue we've been having with this belt is this snapped, didn't it? This is the bush fix we did last time. So what we've got to do is almost stretch that out. I'll try and do it while it's on. If you just stand here by the button for us, and you'll see what I mean. So obviously, as the drum each side. As you tighten these, it pushes the drum left and right. So if you turn that on now, and as I tighten this now, it should run it forwards. As I run it forwards now, it should even up. Oh shit. So it's when it hits that bit, innit? It's just stretched there. I've got the new belt on the yard, maybe I need to... As it gets there, it's just... I don't know. I'm going to try loosening that side. Do a bit of both. But we just need to get it working so that... Am I doing that right? That should work, shouldn't it? Go on. No. Am I making that worse? No, it shouldn't be making it better, shouldn't it? Now. That's it now, isn't it? It's just when it gets to that bit. So, hopefully it'll be alright for today. Yeah, leave it on, leave it on. Let me see if I can... Yeah, I reckon that'll be alright for now. It's just that bit in it because it's ripped, it's pulling it. Get it through today and then we can change the belt on that. I've got a new belt on the yard. This reminds me of Gold Rush, where you just... And then this reminds me of Gladiators, where you used to run it on the Travelator. Whoa! Right, you ready? Right, we're going to stop for lunch now. A huge piece of sandstone there, I don't know what we're going to do with that. We're not coming that far out actually, so we need to... obviously the middle of that wall is the party wall, and we're going to be on this side of it, so they're going to be about here. But we'll dig those roots out so that they're not in the way. And then we're only coming to about, I think it's about here. So it's not loads to dig out there. We should have these footings dug. I'm hoping like most of it this afternoon. Whoa, where'd that wind come from then? And then, like I say, they're going 4 metres out from that. So I'm just going to try to dig this bit out. I just want to try and get as much in the front as we can as possible. Get rid of all the soil. And then a good sign is we've hit sandstone at the back here, which gives us a good indication, obviously, once we start digging those footings. So these will probably be shallow footings, to be honest. Might have to get the inspector out, because normally the minimum you can have the footings is 25 centimetres. So plan today, just try and clear this, give it a flat surface, and then tomorrow just literally out across here and in there for the footings. And we'll dig a little, we'll either dig or shutter a little bit there and pour concrete there for the retaining wall. So what I might do is I might do there and then just bring like a couple of strips out this way to give it a bit of stability. I'll try and Google a bit of retaining wall later. Right, I'm gonna go and pick my trailer up now. Hopefully that's been done. See what, let's have a look at this pile in the front. We're going to end up having to, as we move a shifter, we'll have, you know, piles here to get rid of as well. But yeah, these shifters are like, they're working their absolute hardest to get the last bit out of them. These don't know whether I'm talking about the shifters or them. It looks a good pile, that, doesn't it? But
don't let the grab go until it's got that last stone on it.
Yeah, we'll get well more on that. Come on, let's go and have a quick lunch, and then I'll go and pick my trailer up, and then we'll come and he'll just be like, yeah, big full load. Because what I've said is I'm gonna go and get my trailer now.
On your lunch.
But if we get a grab like this afternoon, I've said we'll leave the grab on for tomorrow as well, tomorrow morning. Yeah. So, because I want him to come and leave some. if he comes and starts like scraping the floor, going, "Oh, do you want any more?" We've not had enough. You know what I mean? We want him to be like, right, yeah, that's a full load, and there's still like 5 ton there for him to go, for him to grab her. Right, come on, let's go and get lunch. I'll grab my trailer, and then
Why don't you go and grab your trailer? I'll take these wherever you want.
yeah, sounds. Alright, so me and Moose have just come back to Tom Tully's to get the trailer with all spanking new tyres. They feel proper grippy. Yeah, feels better driving. I feel better with the digger tomorrow on that than... I've been looking at trying to get a triaxle one, but then when you go triaxle, obviously you get less weight on it. So, I'm surprised this one can take that much weight though, because it's got... Yeah, anyone let me know. Obviously, I'm looking at getting a car transporter one, like a big 18-foot one, that's wider, and that we can just put bricks and stuff on, like a lot easier. Or I get a triaxle. I seen a triaxle one with these fold-down bits, but then if you have those bits on it, it'll weigh more. But then this one still takes the weight, so I don't know. It's hard to gauge, isn't it? Right, let's go back and get the most out of this digger and clear. Hopefully the grab comes today. Right, so here's our pile, and just in time is the grab wagon. You right? Hiding in the bush. Definitely got enough. Right. One of the lads doesn't know what a grab wagon is. I said, wait till you see it. You'll be like, why doesn't he just do that in the back for us? Hey, you seen him? I'll send you a video. They've got a crane that like parks here, goes over the house and just scoops up dirt. That's how it's like in America. I was like, oh my God, that's unbelievable. It's depressing how easy this does this. Eddie, move this shifter. Right, that is it for Tuesday, and I've just finished by getting that out, and that out. So as you can see here, we're going to build, there's the party wall right down the middle. We're going to put our brick on this side, and then obviously wherever the wall is, then we've got a nice clean bit to dig. Luckily, obviously the neighbours have actually fixed the fence on like too far on their side, so we're able to dig this without affecting any of their nice decking and stuff, which is a bonus. So tomorrow the plan is finish getting rid of, get the levels basically, so all this is going to come out, all this, we'll have another grab, and then what we need to do is dig the footings. So we've got a little bit there all the way across, and then we're going to hardcore it. Then we're going to concrete it. Then we'll try and like hardcore everywhere, so get it bricked up. The sooner we can get it hardcored, it just means it's, if it rains now, it'd be a nightmare, because this will just turn to like absolute sludge. So the quicker we can get the concrete in now, the better. And we just need to play it by ear, because every day it said it's going to absolutely lash down. Unfortunately, it didn't rain today. It only had a little shower yesterday. So yeah, but yeah, smashed it. Done. Got rid of 16 ton. We've got another few ton in the front now, and yeah, this will start taking shape now. Alright, the lads are just making a little path for for the owners so that they can get to the house without an obstacle course. And then we've got, what time should they book the grab tomorrow then? What time should they say?
Well, we done by 12, done by 10. Okay, tomorrow.
Don't know. I feel like I want to be on here now until it's concreted, and then it's like relax. Otherwise, if it starts raining and things dragging and we start getting, it's just gonna double the.
I'm saying if you're on here tomorrow, it's ready for carrier at least by Thursday, isn't it? This will be done tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow afternoon.
What we've just moved here, I'd like to think it'd be ready for concrete tomorrow.
I think that's too much of a push.
Well, it'd be ready for Thursday, sorry.
To get this out the way, all the shifters clean their thing.
Yeah, true, yeah. Thursday afternoon, concrete. Nah, by the time you got to clear it from... Plus, if anything goes wrong, it's like...
Get the grab cleared at 12 tomorrow, we'll have that mostly done, then we can move everything cleared. If anything, we might have to...
I'll say 11.
Trailer load.
It's better to get the grab done and then go for lunch, innit? Alright, let's do that. Is it Wednesday morning, huh? Wednesday morning, and I was worried about this, so shout out to obviously Alexander Steele who made these props. I was worried that once it was on, they were going to be, the weight was going to be so much that it might be that because I've got the new tyres on, it's better now, but it just looks a monster like that, doesn't it? So I'll be able to twist these back now, so we only need them down once we, as we get the digger on. It puts down, it stops the trailer from having all the weight on the tow bar. But now we've got that off, take that off, put this up, and then we'll get the concrete breaker and all other bits. So do that, and then you just twist it this way towards us. No, not that. Twist the leg towards us. There we go. Sound. And then what I'll do is I'll position the digger more back then. Other way, that's loosening. Yeah. So we're going to a warehouse today. A manufacturing warehouse today to repair the drains. So I made a list last night of everything that we need. So we're going to need obviously the digger, we'll get different buckets as well. Concrete breaker, rebar, pipe, fittings, yeah. So what I'll do, barriers, I need to put some barriers on as well. So yeah, all go at the minute. Me and Ruse are absolutely goose there after lifting the bucket, the digger bucket and the concrete pecker. And it reminds me, obviously someone mentioned about getting hammer grease rather than normal grease. I've got the nitrous oxide if we need to top it up. And yeah, it's just trying to leave here because it's in Kirby, that's like half an hour away, maybe more, if we just want to make sure we've got everything to do this job. I'm trying to think anything else we need now. I need to get the attachment for this. That's in the lock-up. And what else did I just say then? I'm gonna have to keep checking my phone. Oh yeah, I've got to chain that down. Right, that was an absolute faff, wasn't it? Oh mate, you don't realise how long it takes to like prep for the job. To be honest, I should have probably pushed this job back, but then there's never a good time to do anything, is there? Like, we should be on the extension making the most of that digger, and I don't think Phil's in either, so it's just, I think it's just Paul and Lewis. And it's like I've got to give them a chance to do the footings, which I've got to ring them now and make sure they don't hit any pipes. So they need to get Lewis to start chasing the pipes out whilst Paul uses the digger. I've got so many jobs as well. I've literally got like 8 people ringing me this morning going like, when can you do our job, when can you do our job? People take ages. Like, you give them a quote and they don't get back to you for like 3-4 weeks, and then as soon as they get back to you, they're like, are you coming tomorrow? Are you coming? And you're like, no, like just oh, I've got a cherry picker job as well to do. A bit flustered, aren't I, this morning? Alright mate, you right? Is Phil in yet?
No.
No, just you and Lewis.
No. Yeah.
Alright, do you want to, well, just carry on clearing that, and I'm just trying whether to cancel this concrete job, and I'll just put everything on the van now, and just obviously come and help you. No, do you reckon you'll be alright? We've got that diggers going back, so...
Well, that's the thing, flipping, we need the men on the shifters done with earlier.
Yeah, go on. Let me ring this guy. But then I've already wasted a quarter of the day putting all this stuff on. I don't know what to do now. Have you got it all set up, or is it hard? Obviously, with just you and Lewis.
Well, yeah, it's hard with them, basically, innit? Try to move the shifter with Lewis.
Yeah. Have you phoned Phil?
No, you said you'd phoned him before.
Yeah, he didn't. No answer. I was just checking if you'd got through to him or not.
No, I haven't tried.
Alright, go on. Alright, go on. I'll come and help you now. Get set up and that.
Go on.
Alright, see you in a bit. That's annoying, isn't it? So this is what I mean about just trying to manage everything, mate. Especially when people don't come in. It's like, this road's so bad. How bad this road is for like bumps. I knew that. I should have slowed down before I even got to them. Just hope Scott's job's going on, like, 'cause he's on that on his own. I need to ring Ben now and check that. My sister just rang me and said, oh, do they know what they're doing? They're just stood around, and I'm like, this is where people say about, like, you know, growing the company and doing loads of jobs, and but like sometimes I know a lot of builders who scale up and then just scale right back and just have like a few man team, and they end up earning more money and less stress. And we'll see. I was just saying to you, wasn't I? That's why there's no national builders. Is anyone out there? Why do you think there's no national builders? So there's no one that you go, right, I want an extension doing. Oh, I'll go to them. Like, obviously there's like Red Row and stuff who build houses, national, but there's no. I can't name one national builder who you went, I want an extension doing, I'm going to go to XYZ because they're the main guys in the UK. But like every other industry has like a big company, doesn't it, that like dominates the industry, except for domestic extensions. Or maybe people do it and then go on to bigger things and then end up doing house building, like actually building homes rather than focus on extensions. I don't know. I just feel like I've wasted thing. I'm going to ring this guy now and say I cancelled yesterday and I'm going to have to cancel today. Yeah, but
we need to do that tomorrow.
Okay. Well, look, apologies. I can't get there today. But like I say, I've got everything. I've literally got everything, and I was on the way. But it's going to end up costing me more money on this job. Like the lads not getting the most out of the day than I would have earned on this job. So it's like, it's sort of like counterproductive. But if you can wait until tomorrow, and I'll try and I'll have to jump on this job and just try and smash it out.
In a day, kind of day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but happy.
Sound. I say the drainage,
Right.
that'll be done in a day, yeah.
All right. Cheers, mate.
No worries. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. Bye bye.
Cheers, mate. Bye bye. Oh, so at least that's off. I hate letting people down, you know. It's like,
at least he was understanding.
yeah. Let's go and see how they're getting on here then. Right, so we're back on this job now, and what I was saying to lads was Bosch sandstone within, like, you know, what, 30-40 centimetres, which is good. So what we need to do is we need to go down to, here's the existing concrete, so we need to go down and obviously match this. What we can't have is, if this is hard ground and then that goes further down, you've got to match the existing footings basically. So we'll go down, I think it'll be there, because that is like as good a ground you'll get to build an extension off. And that's the bit that we're coming now, so we're just going to go along here all the way to the end, and then we're going to be inside, digging inside. I reckon that's going to be the bit that loads us up. So we could have concrete, potentially we could be concreting end of today. No, we won't actually, because we're late. If we come here at 8 maybe. So we can book the concrete for tomorrow, or we can wait till Friday and dig the pad foundations inside. Although that one's going to be fun because it's going to be right on that corner there where the kitchen etc is. So I'm not sure how we're going to do that bit yet. We're going to get the shifters on, get all this soil in the front, so we've got a grab coming. So I'll just focus on clearing this bit, and that'll be a grab, and then I'll focus on digging the footings, and the lads can then go inside and start. So what we've got, so you know, is we've got a goal post. So with a goal post, we've got a 1500 millimeter by 800 pad. So it'll go from that corner, obviously holding up the rest of the house there, to over there. So at some point today or tomorrow, we've got to go inside the house, move all the furniture over, pull the floor up, and we've got to dig 1500 by, or shutter it, depending on what the ground's like. Yeah. So at some point today or tomorrow, we'll be clearing all that and we'll be starting working there. Yeah, but we don't know until...
No, I mean, you don't want to leave it all like for kids.
Mate, they'll just have to shut this whole room off. Like, as soon as we start doing that, it'll just be like, that's closed off. Because we're going to be digging all that then and pouring concrete in there and... Yeah.
You make it sound like we're just pushing the couch out the way.
Yeah, well, the dad's gonna come today and start clearing it, but just so you know, so we're gonna pour this concrete in one go. So it's gonna be that is tied into this foundation, and then that one is like a standalone pad. But we won't know that until we pull all the floor up and dig it all up. And so let's get the shifters on, get this thing going for 12, because we've only got 2 hours now. So, and then we'll start digging the footings and go in there. Sound? Yeah, let me turn this off, and then this will help you then. So, if our external wall on the extension, so there, is 3 meters. Yeah, where are we going to measure out, so that what I want to do is make sure that my digger's square with the house. So if you measure, so if we're 3 meters to the external wall, the wall's 300 mil and the footing's 600 mil. So you go 600 minus 300 is...
Minus 300, that's 300.
300. 300 divided by 2?
150.
150. So either side of the 300 wall, we've got 150 mil of extra concrete. Now, if you measure this digger bucket, just measure the width for that for us. I think it's slightly bigger. Hope it is. What's that? Is it 700, 800? ...75 centimetres, so 750 mil. Right, so we want to work out where the middle of that is, where the middle of our cavity is. So if we do, Lou, if you go, just so I can get my digger arm in the middle, and then basically we'll have a slightly wider footing than we have to, but it's better being wider, and it saves me changing the bucket head and stuff. So if we were doing this now, and we're going to be 300 mil past that, what's the centre line that we're looking for then? So if this was 300, if this was 3 meters, yeah, this is 3 meters, this is our extension. Our wall is 300 mil thick. Where should I have the centre of my digger line to spread the load? So if the walls, put the tape on there, go 300 mil. So if we've got a brick, a cavity, a brick, so what's that? What's the middle of that?
6.
Oh, what's it?
55.
Yeah, what's half of 30? 15.
15, yeah.
So if we go 3 meters minus 15, if my digger line's there, if we have my digger line there, so 3 metres, mine is 15, so if you go to there now, put it on and pass the tape. And we want that at what? 285, is it? 285, so there. So look, that's why I'm doing this, with my digger arms like 100 mil out. Oh, what's your eyes? So I'll just move my digger over now and come across there, yeah? And then we'll do it again that side and make sure it's square. Right, so we've had to start digging by hand because Paul was on the digger and he's now I thought I was being clever. The digger tracks retract to the same width as the bucket, so I thought to dig this last bit out, we'll get this and that done with the digger and then we can get it concreted and then dry the next day and we'll dry the digger back out. However, I've just messed everything up because the track, no idea what it was caught on, but it's got caught on something that's done that. And you can see it's ripped the metal out the reinforced bit, so not entirely sure what's caused it, but it was something here. There's no rebar or anything sticking up, but like I say, there's obviously something that's done it. So job cracks on and we're just gonna make use of the shifters, drag all this out now. We've had the building inspector out. He said yeah, the ground's fine. I got him out because I wasn't sure how to do this bit, but we figured that out now. Did you bring that steel in off the trailer? No.
You want to put it in that way?
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to bridge from here across there because we've got to hold this corner up. So the way the engineers designed it, it's got like, there used to be a metre by a metre by a metre pad. However, this one's like 1500 by 1500 by 800 by something else, so it's a lot bigger. So we're going to have to obviously go into this side to get it done. So we need to really, the idea was then we were doing the last bit to get the digger out the front and the digger was going to get collected early. Now we're going to have to get this dug, and then when he comes through the digger tomorrow, he can take it with him, and we won't need it now, will we? The digger. We've got all that out with it. I can go back, and it's the second time I've ripped the track on the digger now. But it's been on that digger, never mind. Every time. Right, I asked the lads to make sure we had at least 16 tonne, and I think we've got at least 16 tonne. So they just asked how much would it be to obviously dig the driveway out, which I'm guessing is about 20 tonne here. But as I was saying then, like in the ground now, it's hard, it's compressed. When we dig it up and put it on the conveyors, it turns to lovely soil. It's a shame we couldn't like bag that and sell it, or put it on the tipper and. But yeah, we're just waiting on the grab wagons on the way now, so long overdue. How big does that digger look on that van? In fact, it's like taller than my van. Right, just going to go around the back and just tidy up so that the fella can get the digger out. So when he's going to come tomorrow, put a new track on it and then hopefully take it away then. So we've got to take the shifters up, and these piles of soils is what's fell off each shifter as it's been going. So we're going to dig it through and then obviously keep coming forward and getting rid of it. Just in time, just grab that wheelbarrow. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep bringing the shifters forward, get them out the way of the... what we'll do is we'll move them forward. So just disconnect that one. We'll pull this one forward and then we've got them out the way then, rather than put them in the back and then having to move them again. Yeah, might as well, mightn't we? And we've got another grab, which is good because the soil's starting to go in the bushes and put weight on this fence. So I don't want to add doing a new fence to the list of jobs. So what we'll do is we'll clear this and then we'll just make sure we get all the soil out the bushes. What do you reckon's there? About 5 ton? Hey, this is a big moment, this. So then when Lou first started and he couldn't lift the screwdriver. Hold on, he's getting the shifter, he's got the heavy end. Come on, let's see. Go ahead. Hey, getting stronger, aren't you?
Let's see if he gets a foot with it first.
Ready? Hold on, you're going to end up in the bush. So you two are best just trying it.
You good?
Are you always red, Lou? Or?
Yeah.
You're going to have to try and squeeze past that bush, aren't you? Just go slow, because if one of you pulls or pushes, the other one's on their arse.
You need to put it down.
Put it down, it's fine.
Yeah, roll it down.
I probably just roll it in.
Watch the fence. Yeah. Nice. And yeah, leave that one there. What do we put that one on the bin again?
You want to leave it? Yeah, like this.
Yeah. Oh, just put on the wheelbarrow for now. We're not going to get loads more, are we? Right, so as you can see, we're having to actually chisel the sandstone out to here to get any depth. And then we've got this bit left to dig. However, we're going to leave that until the digger's gone. Now, hey, how many tons do you reckon's down the side? I reckon there's about 4 ton there, you know. So we've just been moving the shifters forward. And now we've got this little slug of...
Oh yeah, it was just that when we were grabbing the soil, didn't want to swing it. Yeah.
and then we've got more soil in the front to get rid of. So I just want to make space so that the digger can actually get out. So we've got, what, an hour to try and get this and that pile so that the fella comes with the digger. Right, it is... Any lawyers? No. It's R4 and we've got how much left?
Half a ton.
Half a ton left. So we've got Lou barrowing it from this side and we've left this soil in because obviously we had to put that soil there to get the digger out. So tomorrow we'll be able to take the digger away. We've just got this little mound left. It's amazing how much falls off the shifters, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So you reckon the skirts will help stop that?
Yeah, it's inevitable in tight spaces when you've got...
But what I don't sort of get is that, like, the piles don't get smaller. So you'd think that, like, after it's fell off the first conveyor and it goes on to the next one.
It's because the offers weren't set up properly on the one and
Yeah.
shifting.
Because we're going to put skirts on the side of each shifter. And that way, obviously, it will hold.
I'm going to put skates on Lewis to see how we do
Can't say that. Can't say that, Paul. It's sexist.
It's not.
Or it's,
Not in this day and age, I don't know what he identifies as.
yeah.
A man. Nah, he'll be over 18 for that.
He's turning into a man, aren't you, lifting them shifters, lad? Like some people say, oh, how do you juggle all this and spin so many plates? And I've just had like a little realisation. Today is like one of the first days that I've felt overwhelmed. Like, I'm gonna add up how many phone calls I've had. Oh my god, where's today? Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 14, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 43, 5, 4, 6, 4, 7, 4, 8, 4, 9, 50, 53 phone calls I've had today. And that doesn't include WhatsApp, and I haven't even looked at my emails. I'm not even going to look at them yet. And I've got a backlog of jobs. I've got a quote, jobs I need to price up, stuff I need to type up. I'm terrible when it comes to laptop stuff. Like, I don't know. I just don't work on a laptop often. And this weekend, I'm actually going to I don't know what to call them. It's another networking thing that I call it, like another self-development sort of. It's with Paul Tinker, so I've done a sort of webinar with him, and I just resonate with what he posts and stuff, and I think it'll help me going forward. Even if I go and I get one little bit of something he says, I go yeah, and I take that away. But it's Saturday, Sunday, so I'm going to be away all week. I'm going to come back Sunday night and then straight back to work. But I feel like it'll do me good to go and do this, because yeah, I hope that every course I've done so far, like webinar, gathering, networking, everything I've done so far has helped me, and I'm hoping that this will do the same. So yeah, but today's just, I'm on, so tomorrow I'm meant to be on a job with that, but I'm just paranoid about this extension job that I've booked the concrete in for Friday, and I'm just hoping that the lads can pull. So hopefully Phil comes in tomorrow. You don't realise when someone's off how much it sort of affects it, so I'm hoping that this bonus scheme I'm doing will work and the lads will see, you know, the benefits from it. And I need to, that's one thing I need to do as well. I need to type up the bonus scheme for the lads so that they know what they're getting, because the app I'm doing hopefully will be ready this month. But yeah, I'm going to be on another job tomorrow, which I know as soon as I start there's going to be loads more going into it. And all these jobs I've quoted over the last month, I've all said yeah. And again, it's probably because I'm pricing them too low, but if it works for us, it works. And until we start this next project, I see it as like, you know, keep the lads busy, keep the cost low, keep everyone in work, everyone's learning, everyone's, you know, the jobs are getting done. And I forgot to mention the video I put on TikTok of one of like the roof jobs that we done for Cozy Living. I got up there and I was like, oh my god, there's like loads wrong with this roof, but like we're there to stop the leak. So we've stopped the leak, and I put it on Instagram and I just got loads of roofers, and nothing they're saying is wrong, other than like you just get the generic people going, you're a cowboy. And I'm like, why am I a cowboy? And they go, because you've used Easy Lead. And I'm like, well, Easy Lead's got a 20-year guarantee. And they're going, well, you haven't done it this way. And I was going, yeah, but there's different ways to do a roof, there's different ways to solve a problem, and like just because it's not the way that you think, but I'm the one guaranteeing it, so like why are you bothered? But yeah, I don't know what people get out of sort of moaning or like having a go at other people. There is obviously some sort of self, you know, like that self-feeling of, I think he's wrong, I'm going to tell him. And they might be wrong, you know what, maybe I'll hold my hands up in 2 years time and say that I shouldn't have done that and it's leaked and it's my fault and I'll go back and fix it. But, you know, I'll go back and fix it for nothing, because I'm the one who's done the work and said that it's going to fix the leak. But I've also put it out there and said, well, okay, well, if you strongly believe that my flashing isn't going to last a year, I'll bet you 50 quid it does. So I've said, right, Sam, bet you 50 quid and we'll see who deletes comments in a year's time when it comes to paying 50 quid if I go back to that job. And if it does, you know, I'll hold my hands up and say, look, I've had to go back to this job, it's still leaking and I think it is what I've done, and you know, hold my hands up and say, yeah, you're right. But yeah, it's just funny the world we live in, social media. I'm actually shocked that we haven't had more of it with Obviously what we do on YouTube, we do get the odd comments, people saying that's crap, you shouldn't have done this, you should have done that, but I just try and use it as like a good thing to try and grow and get better. And I'm thinking now, I'm hoping this music isn't copyrighted, because otherwise this video is not going to go out. Yeah, another good week, and we'll keep going. It's only Wednesday, so yeah, I'm just praying that the lads turn up, and we've got a new lad started on my sister's extension, a joiner, so it'd be good to see how he's got on and see what the lads have come back with. Hi, good morning. It's Thursday morning. It's getting to that time of year where you're thinking, and I've just been like laughing to myself that, you know, I've cleared my dash and I've just been to my house, and all this stuff that I've been like ordering, and obviously I needed one of these the other day. I've got to swap that on the other tipper, so I went through all different adapters. Got this, needs to go on the cherry picker. I don't know why we just keep going through these. We've gone through 6 of them already, maybe more, and I'm not sure what the lads are doing, whether they're tying them too tight. And just as I was driving here, like, this is so good. If anyone is like, let me just show you. If anyone is, you know, thinking of getting one, I love this reversing camera on me with the digger on. But like, if anyone's thinking of getting this, it'll link to me phone in a minute, and music will come on. And that's the best thing. You just, once you get in, it just automatically, yeah, look, connects, and I'll have to stop that. So, and obviously you can see where you're driving, messages come through, like you get reminders of your calendar. Honest to God, that's been one of the best things I bought for this van. Oh, and I've got this to fit. So I've got this build-up of stuff that's been sitting in my porch that I need to get done. But yeah, it's just when do you do it? There's the big beast. I did notice on this though that one of the things when you do order from China, just check everything, because look, that was loose, so we're missing one. I'm gonna have to put that back in. Obviously I'm not using that today, but yeah, the one thing I'd say when you buy stuff from China, for some reason they come marked, but like for some reason they just don't tighten stuff as well, or whether it like rocks around in the container, I do not know. But yeah, just looking at like that little mini digger we had yesterday, hopefully that gets picked up today and the lads can crack on and get that job done, because me and Rouge are going to go to it's a company called Blends Limited, who my mate works for, so we're going to go and be doing some work for them, some drainage, so just going to make sure I've got everything now. Me and Rouge have just called into the extension job. Lou's hard at work, and he come to do the track. Although, what's up with it? You reckon the pin?
No, it's
jammed?
yeah, I think so.
But if anyone wants to rent a digger, what area do you cover?
Everywhere. Northwest.
South Wales. And then inside, not bad. So what's that concrete now? Yeah, that'll be the existing house, you see. So that's where we're obviously doing it, isn't it? So what we need to do is,
750 either side, 800 wide.
yeah, I wonder whether that's on sandstone, that, but we can't do it until we.
Like this is going to be cement, you say, up until near the same.
We're gonna have to break that out, because he's got to come. You're gonna have to break that out, because the building inspector needs to come and see. He needs to come and see the sandstone. But yeah, that'll be easy enough to pour then, won't it? Do you reckon we'll be on track for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
No issues on this corner.
Let's have a look at the kitchen one then. So this is all ready. That'll be dug. It's just whether we can get that. It's whether you can underpin it. Do you know what I mean? So did you get what I meant? So if we underpin it on top of that concrete, say,
That's what.
and then you break the concrete away.
That's the only thing I was thinking. Like you say, obviously underpin it on the top of the car.
That way, we're pouring the concrete up to where the existing concrete was. Should be the same both sides, and then I can get a measure then off the steels.
Yeah, when you're underpinning on the connie, you're not supporting the weight of the connie, which is the whole point of underpinning it, to support the connie.
Yeah, so we're going to take the brick out above the concrete and get that steel in.
Yeah, and no, but that to me, the whole point of the underpinning is to support the
Yeah.
connie, not to brick above it, isn't it?
Well, both. Yeah. And it's that time of day, isn't it? Where look, they're clearing the fin out.
I said I'll try and only disrupt here. I'll try and leave that for them just for now until they...
Yeah, we should be all right, shouldn't we? It only comes to there, doesn't it? The 750.
Yeah, well, that's what I said.
So we just need to dig that bit out, and then it's only to there as well, somewhere like here.
Yeah.
Sounds. Yeah, just rip that out, pull the washing machine out,
I'm trying to leave that.
and just pull all this
I
up.
can unbolt that and that'll come apart, won't
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm going to try and set like a temporary one up for them, maybe like somewhere else, yeah. If I can spin it round and if they can keep that. There's no reason why they can't keep that, is there, for now?
Get rid of that and spin the sink there.
Yeah, we'll do that and just stretch all the... As long as we can get the steel in and lift it up. Sound? Right, have you got that steel?
No, it's stuck under the...
Do you want me to pull it? Go on, 1 sec. That is tight, isn't it? This has done well to... Just grab there's a bucket on the top there, the 200ml one, lab. Just grab that for him. And then one of you grab that bucket. So just use that bucket to obviously bridge that gap. That's where they're good, that size, isn't it? Right, we'll see you in a bit. You're confident then doing all the rest of that? Just break that out. Start. That's the main bit, isn't it? Just trying to bridge that.
Yeah, well, one of those 750, 750 how you making that square, right?
Yeah.
You've got to make the margin there on the outside.
Yeah. So what I'd do is I'd leave the concrete in. So break it out, but leave the concrete in one side and that side, so that you can span that. Yeah, sounds. Alright.
So like you said, just got to get
See if you can smash this out and get it ready for concrete tomorrow. Alright. If you do get that bit, done, let me know, because I'll book the building inspector in for tomorrow. Breaking it out. Just let me know later on where you're like, yeah, we're going to be ready. Alright, sounds? Alright, so we're here at, this is Blends Limited, and this is the bit that we're doing. So here is the grid. Once water reaches here, it's flowing down there nicely. However, if you pour water here, it goes that way. And you can see here where the bit's sunk. You can see it obviously now with the water. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be cutting this section out, breaking it out, and exposing the pipe to see how far it's actually the damage is actually gone. So before we do that, last time I was here, the nuts and that were rusted shut on this, so they've done a good job of getting them off for us. So what I can do now is I can put me rods down there and see whether they come out this chamber. If they do, great. If there's like loads of crap that I'm pushing out, what they're going to do is they've got 1,000 litre IBC that they're going to pour down this grid here, and that will just help flush it out. So they'll do that as I rod it, and hopefully we'll clear everything out. I can send the camera down and get a gauge of how big the belly is, because we're hoping that it's like, it's just there. Best case scenario, it's just there and it's just a 3 metre pipe. Worst case is that it's like it's here. Even worst case, it's further down here, we'll see. So we'll Rouge has just gone to fill up water for the floor saw, and like I say, then we'll get the camera down and the rods and see where we're at. Right, so we've got barrier up here, and apologies anyone who's squeamish. So what he's going to do, do you want to do it down? Do a bit here, and then we'll do a bit rest of it on that, yeah? Yeah, do a bit here so we can clear a bit. Gives it a bit more to like go out to. Yeah, go on. About another 30 centimetres. That'll do. Right, so I was hoping to flush this out and it goes that way, but you'll see as I turn this on, water's actually going out this little hole there. Watch this now. There. So God knows where that's going. Yeah, it's taking a lot though, so that'll be a big crater probably. Right. I still think it's worth putting the water down there and try and push it this way. And I'll get my camera down just to check, because there could be more bits elsewhere. Right, so we've got this drain, we just put 1,000 litres down it. I've just put my wheel on it, and then I've just put now my plunger on it as well. So just going to pull this out and yeah, no worries. And then now I'm going to get my camera down and have a look what's going on. Right, so here we are now. I'm a bit worried about like how much it was going that way, like what else we're going to find here. So we've just used put a new blade on the floor saw. That's flying through now. So we've just cut this bit. I'm just going to peck this out. There's no electric or water or gas in this area. There's a gas there, and you can see obviously this run that looks like that's where obviously they've had some work done before, maybe for the gas it looks like, so we'll just have to be careful with that. But yeah, we'll peck this out now and dig down and see what's going on. It's food and drink. Makes sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
No chippings go in the ready?
Do you want to move this out of the way more?
Right, so we swapped the buckets on the digger, and what I'm doing is just slowly pulling away. It's just full of bricks, and then we just pulled up this massive, so we were going to try and do it by hand, and I was like, oh, let's put the digger on it and just slowly chip away. But we haven't found the drain yet, have we? I reckon we've got to be close there now, because surely it'd have something on it, but it's not good if it's just covered by all these house bricks. So I'll just slowly keep scooping away, and you just tell me if you see anything, yeah? Right, so this is where we've got to now, isn't it? Here's the pipe. Here's the main pipe coming from that direction. And then it's got one, I think it's got 3 or 4. No, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then that main one coming off. However, those 3 are smaller than, or lower down than the actual outlet. This, we've got, we found it was a broken pipe basically on the bend here. It'd come off, so I think this bit's sunk, cracked the bend open, and all the water's just been going out, and it's just sunk more and more. So what I want to do is break that concrete out, get a rubber around that, rubber 45, get rid of, because even this, I don't know if you can see that, but when I was down the pipe, this pipe is actually like 2 centimetres lower than the pipe that goes out. So this whole chamber's dropped basically. It's one of those things, you've seen it in my sister's where she had in Formby where it's all sand, and they had a big massive heavy concrete, you know, manhole like this, and you think, oh, that's great, that's just solid, that's bulletproof, but it's like so much weight. So when you've got so much weight, it's more likely to sink if you get any water or leakages around it. So what I'm thinking is we'll swap it for an industrial grid. So I'm gonna have to go to Bowden's and try and get a grid and cover, and we're just gonna renew everything here. So now I'm just gonna try and pull everything out here, put it on this side, and we're gonna chase these pipes back so we can get a rubber connection on them, and then get basically renew it all there. Right, so this is what we've done. It's had a big reinforced slab over it. So the issue we've got is that the actual chamber itself has sunk. So we're going to have to take that chamber out, which is what we've, dug this out so that it's safe, pulled that off. And what I'm thinking of doing now is pull the base of the chamber out, identify the pipes, get new connectors on each pipe, join them up, and then I'm thinking we'll lay a rebar mesh at the bottom, and then we'll pour concrete here up to sort of the bottom of the pipes. And then what we'll do is we'll cut the top of the pipe out. We've then got a concrete slab. We can brick around that, and then obviously get a new one of them to go on top, or use that one. It's only literally that top bit, isn't it? Yeah, sound. Mate, hey, this job. So what's happened is we've broke this bit out, sound, and we're trying to chase these pipes back. However, they're absolutely wrapped in concrete, and we've been chasing it back, hoping that eventually they'd stop. And then we did actually find a big void here, and we know why there's a void, because look, that pipe has actually snapped there, hasn't it? You can pull that out. Pull that yellow pipe out. So that's like a liner that's been put in. There you go. So, again, I was trying to get, mate, everything's just wrapped in concrete, isn't it? What are we going to do? Can you pull that out? Yeah, go on. Right, so, how the hell are we going to do this? Everything's just concrete. So you see that big void now?
It's just going deeper and deeper.
Yeah, so that's just where the water's been washed away, look.
Yeah.
So it's probably a good job that we did find this, because otherwise that would have also contributed to it. So it looks like they've had a problem in the past, which is why they've had this lining done inside the pipes, which has obviously done the job. But then elsewhere it's been leaking and dropped the whole chamber. Right, where are we up to? We've got it to here, haven't we? Yeah. So we've got that one's okay. That's all. So we can pull that cover off, the black one. Yeah. We can get our rubber onto that clay into play. It's that one. How are we going to get that?
We have to go right up against the wall.
Then we're getting towards the foundations of the building.
Yeah.
This is why we don't concrete pipes in now. Put them in pea gravel. I don't know, mate. We've chased this one a couple of times, haven't we? We just need to we haven't even got one of them. That's the main one we need to get, isn't it? If we get that one joined up, these other ones, they can obviously wait. And then I've got to break this bit of the chamber out still as well. Oh, mate, this has turned into a bigger job than... But we just have to keep going, won't we? Right, we are winning. So I've just broke this bit out and then just used me small SDS. And you can see the colour difference in this. It's like slightly orange, which it breaks off easier. Whereas the one that was round this was solid. So the one I'm worried about now is this one. This is the one I need to try and get into next. So I'm going to have to clear that, break it down, and just keep going it, trying to break the concrete round. We've got 2 of them on now. So we've got 1, 2 more, and then we've got the pipe to the next chamber to do as well. I've got to break out this bit. Oh, this has turned into a bit of a bigger job than I first thought. Right, so how many have we got now? 1, 2, 3, and we're on the 4th one now. However, we've just discovered that there's the pipe there and it's broken. So what's happened is this whole thing has sunk. It's pulled it off there. Where was the other one? There was a big void. So like this is what you're left with, look. So when I say to people, let me get the light down there. What's when you have like a small leak and it, can you see that? It's like a little cave. See?
The camera's covering it.
It's like a little cave down there. I'm trying to get the light into the, people can see it, and yeah. So what happens is water obviously gets in and it washes all the small bits away. So if you look at like this build-up of, you know, material, you've got big chunks, and then all around them there's those little bits. When those little bits wash away, you're left with obviously the big bits, and eventually they fall down and you're left with a big crater, which is what that is. So we found, hopefully we've fixed all the problems now. Luckily we did decide to take it off of our, we did all this work, and they'd have carried on getting a leak there.
It would have been a problem. We would have had to come back another day.
Yeah, right, fingers crossed I can break this bit off, we can get a couple on, and then we're flying then, that's all 4. And then we just got that one to do. Boss. Right, Raj is going to video, Rouge, called you Raj then. You're going to video this, because either we're going to celebrate, or you're going to get it on video, me messing it up. I'm literally trying to do it in like the smallest chunks. So I'm trying to get rid of the outside first. It is 4:30. It's 4:30. Feels later, doesn't it? We're still here, and look at this mound we've got. Jesus. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're trying to chase obviously the main that goes that way. However, this, I don't know if you can see that, but that's fallen towards us. Like, I don't even have to, obviously it's full. It's so we're gonna have to keep chasing it back to that manhole. So that manhole is, well, you can see the ground dip there, can't you, look?
Yeah. That was there before though. We didn't do that.
No, I know, that's what I mean, it's sunk, but it's like the whole thing's gone down. I'm just gonna have to keep, I'm gonna have to put the pecker back on. Ben's just showed up and dropped off all the, I can't even get out, and dropped off all the soil pipe fittings that we've got. My mate who works here has given us loads of drinks to try, which is nice of him. You had one? What do you reckon?
It's good. It tastes like Red Bull.
Huh? Right, let's put the, maybe I don't need to put the pecker on. Let's see if it'll pull it. Let's see if it'll pull it up, and we'll just keep going backwards with it, yeah? Now we've got the pipe and we'll try and go either side. But yeah, look at this. Right, I can't decide whether to break this up and crush it, put it back in, recycle it. Good for the environment. Makes it like life easy for us. Or whether we get rid of it, and there's no point getting rid of it and putting quarried hardcore in here when the rest of the site is what it is, you know what I mean? Just bricks. Right, jump back on the digger that is beeping for the diesel alarm. So, as you can see, absolutely covered in concrete yet again. So what we're going to do is I'm going to move the digger now. We're going to lift this lid up, we're going to pour water down it, and if it comes this way, it means that we need to take it out to the chamber, because we knew that chamber was clear, wasn't it? When we done it this morning, that was running away that way, so we can get our pipe to there. We know that it'll be all right then. Size of this, mate. So, right, so see how it's settling here now. Obviously we don't want it coming, it's coming back this way, isn't it? That's not what we want. Means we're gonna have to point me what?
I can't tell if it's running back down or if there's a gap in between these two pipes.
I don't see that.
Because that could...
Another one.
You know where the two pipes are... Is that going in
It
between?
is, yeah. So
That means there's going to be a void under
that
there.
means that we've got to take it back to there. Ah! So yeah, so that, look, that pipe's gone bang and it's dislodged that, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That pipe, because it's all concreted. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So that'll be sinking, that's why that is tilting that way now, isn't it? Put me level on that. On that grid. Put it on that way. Oh my god.
That's not perfect.
That's far from perfect, that means. Jesus Christ. What job have we started here, mate? Hi-viz there. Thank you. Ben's just dropped off 2 pipes, all the Y branches, offsets, coupler. Did you get a straight coupler?
Gotta get that bag anyway. Just plastic one.
No, rubber. That was the only one they had.
That pipe down there's bigger, remember?
Yeah, but it's not that big. I've got one of them, I tried that. I meant a straight rubber coupler. That's a reducing rubber coupler, isn't it?
Sure it doesn't fit.
No. Try it.
I tried to put the thing on 54 and it's
Nah. Oh mate, this has been like... What?
same size.
Yeah, have a look, see whether... It's that black one. See whether a pipe will fit round it. You know, a soil pipe either. Or one of our... A straight coupler wouldn't fit on it, would it? So we broke that. Oh yes. Yes. We're nearly there. Look at this beast. Is it worth me putting my spirit level on that? To be fair, I'd rather like push the shit out of it, like, but let's get past that pipe in. I'll put the spirit level on that pipe. So yeah, I heard that. Oh, so what we've done is I've chiseled away. Yes. So you'll see what I mean now. Look, Ruth, so that's what I wanted to get. Look. If you look, yes, so it goes over the pipes. Look. So when we put our thing in now, look, it bypasses that join. Yeah. And obviously forces everything that way.
Can it still not go underneath the pipe where that little gap is?
Well, pour some water and see whether anything comes out this side. Where did you get it from last time?
All the way around the back of the house.
Oh, was it?
To go for that.
Yeah, go on. We're going to have to test it anyway, aren't we? But yeah, I think that's our best solution. And then what I'm going to do is, well, I'm going to get it the best fall we can, because we've got up to that pipe there, so we've already got a massive fall. So from here, and it's got to go even higher to that pipe. So that's good. So what I'll probably do is get this in, join it to that one, and then just add the Y branches as we go along. Boss, oh my God. Right, we are taking the mick now, aren't we? I can't even get my watch out. It's only 5 or 6. Right, we are, this is where we're at. We've got 1, 2 in. Rouge are just doing this cut now. Be careful the way you hold it, because if it catches, it'll spin your fingers and cut. Yeah.
Against me?
Yeah, just don't. So what I'd say is do it loose. So start it and then put it on. You don't want to put it on tight and then start it because it'll jam, and so don't push it. Yeah, go on, full speed. And then just let it, when you see, you'll have to do it when you see plastic coming off.
Yep.
That's when it's working. Cool. So we've got 1, and then we've got 1 more Y, and then an offset into that one, and then we are done. So I want to show everyone the fall. So we can actually lift this up, can't we? Because we'll put the level on there. I'm sweating now, mate. So obviously coupler to coupler, and we can actually lift this up a little bit now as well. So we've got nice fall into that one. We're past the join that had the foot What's it called? Just put that. Oh, you're gonna put water in? Have to go that in, then, do we? Yeah. So Rouge is just gonna go and test it now, but oh mate, that's been a slog, that 6:30, and I've got to pack everything away. Wow, what a machine that is, by the way. So plan tomorrow is come, and I'm gonna bring the crusher. I might bring the tracked one, so I might take the trailer, bring the tracked one, and we'll just track it and just throw all this in and just crush it all around this. You can just pour it over it. You don't have to lift that off. But yeah, nice little, everything's on 45s into Y branches. So everything is pushing the water that way, which is what we want. So what I've got to try and do now is, what I've got to try and do now is figure out how to make this an access chamber. So there we go. We're just waiting for this to come through now. It'll take a while from the back of that. Right, so I've just rodded that way and cleared a bit of crap. And now you can see everything is flowing that way. There's like a little bit of a build-up that was hitting that and then stopping. There's now, yeah. Boss, thank God for that. Get me home now. Good morning, Friday morning, and I am toying with the idea of taking one of these slabs, put it on the trailer, drop it at that job, lower it into the ground, and then I can build off that slab so that we can do that plus risers and then a lid. And yeah, I was looking at them last night thinking what's the best way of doing this access chamber so that it's obviously 44-ton lorries can go over it, or forklifts, etc. But the same thing doesn't happen again. So what I come up with was, if I put this down as a base, and then say the pipes running through here, and we put a normal access chamber in and feed it off. The problem is I couldn't find a normal access chamber with 3 access points on the side. They must do them, I just can't find one online. And that idea then is I'm going to brick up around those pipes with loads of space around each pipe, and then I can pea gravel everywhere around those pipes and inside the chamber, and then I've just got an access chamber basically within a chamber, and that way it's got freedom to move if it ever sunk or settled, and it wouldn't affect the pipes. And then you can pull the pipes up, they're all covered in pea gravel, the accessible, the roddable. That's the best solution I've come up with, and that way you can drive a 44-ton truck over it. That'll be spread onto the weight of one of these, but the logistics of it is making me think. So I was either going to lift one of these, put it on my trailer and just take it to the job. They've got a forklift there, they can lift it in. It's whether they can lift it in and I can get it all level, or I go and buy some rebar and just get spot mix out and just pour a slab, and that'd be me done today. I'd have to pour the slab, then come back Monday and start bricking up to take the lid of the access chamber in. So that's the idea I'm coming up with. I'm just stood here trying to think, it sounds good to be able to lift one of these slabs in and build off it today. So I could lift a slab in today and start bricking straight away, because it's obviously set, it's precast. However, I'm just trying to think, like, the logistics of it. Are we actually going to be able to lift it into place? Am I going to be able to level all the ground, drop it down? Are the fork extensions going to be able to reach that far? Or do we need to get the digger? And I think we can. I'm tempted to do it, because it's like, but then I'm sacrificing one of my slabs until, plus that would be cheaper than going and buying rebar and getting spot mix out and the labour as well, and then you lose a day. Right, come on, what have we got to lose? It's just dropped rebar and the rebar gun. Hi-viz. Yeah, but you still need a t-shirt then, or a vest. Right, let's have a look how you're getting on. You have to be careful, like making a path for the concrete, that it's not too slippy. Oh, it's not too slippy though. Right, let's have a look. Sound? So you're just going to bridge it from like there, are you? Across. So just try and get to that so that it spans both courses, if that makes sense. So you get like on the internal, like get it on a diag where you just get as much of this corner as you can.
What, the steel?
Yeah.
I'm going to try and, like you say, obviously.
Nice, done well to get that out without damaging it. So what we might have to do is, we might have to shutter it.
Well, that's just rainwater. Well, that's what I said, I was meant to grab the 50mm.
So what we'll do is we'll shutter it. We haven't got any timber or anything, have you?
No, that's what I said, we grab it.
Yeah, go and grab insulation, whatever you want to get. Obviously shutter that so that we can concrete up to it. Yeah. So you put insulation and then you backfill that with like things so that the concrete doesn't seep in.
And just concrete all over it when you
yeah. So this is our pad, and then we're just getting inside as well.
This area though used to be.
You just need to get that steel in.
You see, it's just sandstone. Yeah, well that's what we were at yesterday, and then water from the side.
So what I'm saying is, like where you've got concrete there, like put the steel there.
Yeah, well that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, and then just wherever it comes across, knock those bricks out and get it to sitting on that side. Because it's just a prop until we concrete. Yeah. So it's going to be like, come out straight in. But the building inspector will be, he'll be coming sort of soon as. So you need to try and get that steel in, get it out, and if you want to get one of them, start cutting the rebar and using the tie gun. Get it all prepped, ready. And is that one done in there? And he just said, if you can just brush all the dust off the inside, really. Oh, nice, yeah. Sounds? Boss? So get one of them to do, or one of you to do the rebar straight away, and that. Because like what they're doing in the front now is not.
No, just meant for now. Just
yeah, well, we get that.
But obviously, I need to get this steel in before I can get the rest of that sandstone out.
Sounds? Good though if we get this concrete today, won't it? Yeah. Flying. Right, so because this is a pretty like important bit, they shouldn't have really even dug this out without getting this in. But so I've just sort of stayed to get this done before I head off to my job. But yeah, basically that. See what we've done there, and then we're just I'll take that one out now, slide it in a bit more, and as long as we can grab those two courses, this will be enough. And it's whether we want to knock out everything below that, then just get rid of it, and then it's solid concrete.
All the way up to.
Or whether you can get the 300 below that. Now I reckon you need to knock it out, because the steel's got to sit on that. We don't know the strength of this concrete, so we can't use that as all the calcs have been done with a certain strength concrete, so we can't use that. So we're going to have to prop this and then just knock that out. It'll make it easier digging the rest out, won't it? Do you want to start doing the rebars then? I'll do this.
Either or, Aldi.
Good. Right, final preps before building inspector comes and concrete. So Labby's just scraping. There was a bit of a bump there, wasn't there, Lab? Bit of a hill. So Labby's just pickaxed it and is scooping it out now. That way hopefully we can get the concrete nice and level. And Lou I've just broke out underneath the corner, so you can see what we've done now. Prop both internal, external course with this steel beam, and then we were able to break the concrete out underneath. And now we can lay the mesh. And the inside one, I've just looked on the calcs, and I've seen it's got two layers of mesh on this one. So we've got one already with 75mm packers off the floor, and Paul's just gone to get more rebar so we can do a second one. So what we'll do is what will we do? Can we put packers the other way around and do 75. Maybe we'll do that. Or we'll put like bits of concrete in. I just don't like that because when you pour in the concrete, it just knocks everything. So, but yeah, we're nearly ready for inspection and concrete. So this job, if we get that done, that's a good week. We just need to bridge this. Or we can either bridge it, take it out, and we'd have to. I don't know, it's got the shower and thing in it. So what I'm suggesting is we leave it in. We're going to go under there with the concrete, and then we're going to shutter it and obviously fill it with different ways of doing it. But yeah, we're going to have concrete run underneath, and then we'll shutter either side. That way we can just lintel over that. And then when we do actually come to, once we've built this and we come to the slab, we'll take them out and divert them. Right, are we all ready for concrete?
Better be, 'cause it's coming in half an hour.
And the lads have got the new drinks off me, mate. What are they called?
Abe.
And at the back here, we're going to be doing a retaining wall. So Labby's just breaking it off level. And what we'll do is it's on sandstone. So we could, in theory, you could just put a mortar bed and lay on top of that. But what we're going to do is we're going to pour like a thin layer of concrete, just so it's all one unit, less likely to do anything. It'd be nice for, say we can level it with the spirit level and the laser, and then it's ready Monday to start blocking that retaining wall. So we're going to lay a block flat and then have a face pick in front of it.
You're going to leave Lewis on it for 2 weeks.
Lewis and Labby can have a race off again.
For a week or Lewis for 2.
Right, inspector's just been, and he said he's absolutely made up with it. He was like, the way we've propped that and got the obviously the bit out there, he said that's brilliant. And then even like my little foam bridge for the concrete there. So we've done that because we want to get concrete underneath, so it ties it in together. Right, do you want to go and have a break or anything? I'll ring Spot Mix now, see how far away they are. No? Sound? Like clockwork, not chestnut, Spot Mixer here. Let's take you on the trip. Do you want to film for us? You want to be cameraman?
Cameraman.
You've got to follow me on the journey.
I'm usually nude.
Maybe we should have got the pump. Ciao, lad. Ready for? How many more there? 6 more. That was graft, wasn't it? I'm sort of thinking we should have got the concrete pump out for that, and we'd have been done now. I was thinking we need to get that pump working on the yard and see how long it takes to clean, because it could be like, it reminds me of the spray gun where it's like, it's better, it's quicker, but then sometimes it takes longer to clean. But we've just tamped this, we've just lasered it, so we've got this set to the distance we want it. Why isn't it beeping? You can see it there on the thing. Oh, probably because it's got, I think that's the receiver. Let's see. Nope, but anyway, so we've got that. You can see where that line is. That's where we've got the laser. So we've got that the right way around. Lewis is just going to level and tamp the retaining wall. And yeah, good job. And it's 1:45, and I've got to get to that Knowsley job now and get this slab fitted. And then that is Friday, absolutely smashed. Just put it on the grass, let's say. Lou, when they come, I'd just say put it on the grass or on the front, whatever you think's easier for you to carry it. So chestnut are coming. Obviously Monday we're going to be starting this, but because this is a thin slab at the back and it's a retaining wall laying the blocks flat, I've just said to Lou, when chestnut come now, he can get the block and start laying corner to corner, string line it, and get your first row of blocking in the cement. You can tap them down in the cement, and that'll set them off then for Monday. Right, me and Paul are going to go to this other job. Ready? Right, we smashed that other job out. No early darts on a Friday. As much as I'd love to, I've got to get this job done. So I've got the concrete on my trailer. So 2 metres is from that edge to that edge. So I'm just going to swap the bucket now, dig all this out, and then what we'll do is we'll disconnect the pipes, drop it in, and then reconnect the pipes, and that's us done. So I'm just going to swap the digger head with the... Come on, twist round. It's not liking me today. Right, 2-hand job. Try and get more today. Alright, this is where we're up to. So he's going to drive the forklift here. There's a big concrete ring beam here, that reinforced one that he'll be able to get his forks on, and he's going to have to lower it, and we're going to have to like shimmy it under that. That's the only hard bit. We're going to have to like tilt it underneath that ducting. And I was just showing Paul when I was down here, I was like, ooh, that doesn't look good to me. Because these rocks are washed. They're like, you can't get a cleaner rock than that. That's been washed with water.
Well, have you seen this? Actually, it's got different cements here.
Yeah, I wonder if... I reckon this one's knackered as well, mate. Oh, look. You can see where it's dropped. There's like a... Yeah, this is gone as well. Jesus, we're going to end up doing this whole thing, you know. But if it needs doing, it needs doing. At least the way I've come up with it, I reckon this smashes it, because you've got that big, massive 2 metre by 2 metre base to build off. That's less likely to sink, yeah. And then what I'm going to do is block in between the pipes, and these are going to be like suspended in pea gravel within this chamber. So it'll be a normal chamber, but you'll be able to drive a lorry over it, because the lorry will be driving over this, blocked up with block on it, flat, with a big ring beam on it. So that's not going to go anywhere, and the pipes are just going to float inside. So it should lift it. Should be fine. Can you bring them in? Oh, they're not here. Oh, this is easier. That'll be alright. Flick that down. Sounds? Right. Let's get this baby in. Nice. That's it. And go right to the middle. So you're carrying it as close to as possible to the centre. Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll do. I was going to say rev it. I'll have to speed this up. Right, we've got it in. It wasn't as easy as we thought, was it? Trying to obviously tilt it underneath this ducting. So we had to like lay it down, move it, and then get the digger to sort of drop it in and then lift it up, level it, lift it up, level it. But we left the stuff because we might obviously need to change things Monday. I haven't had a level on it, so it's...
No, it's laughing now.
It looks level, but...
From here.
But and then we're going to be changing all these pipes. So what we're going to do now is build a big block, get the pipes into like a normal access chamber. So those pipes will run past and come back and all run this way. And then I'm going to block in between the pipes. And that way, when a truck drives over this, rather than it just being on like whatever ground, it's on a reinforced slab at the bottom. And then the pipes will be inside. Right, let's go.
Are you waiting for me to say something?
Do you reckon I'm going to make me train?
Yeah. We don't wash.
So if I don't have a wash,
Literally wash
run in, throw some clothes in a bag.
Wash your hands, that's it.
So the time now is what? 5?
Yeah. 5 to?
5 to 5. My train's at 6 from Liverpool Lime Street. And I'm dropping you off in Woolton. Then I'm going to go back to mine, pack a bag and get to town. I don't know if I'm going to be... And then I've just had to fill up with fuel because I was literally on empty. And... there's nothing worse than missing the train, is there?
There's no way you can just get the next one.
Well, no, I've not booked an open ticket. I've like booked my ticket. But we'll see. I just about made it. So in a couple of minutes spare, so I'm going to have something to eat. On the way to London, and yeah, I'll let you know what I'm doing. It'll be in next week's episode. Didn't have time to have a wash. Right, I'm in Euston Station, and I've just foolishly, I've done it again, I've just foolishly asked someone who works for Avanti West Coast, how do I get to the next station? And he's just asked me to go out and go right into this other station. I was like, I recognise the station, and was like, nah, I'm not doing that, mate. I was like, I've done that twice since when I've been here, and I said, the ticket says Euston to the next one. And he was like, oh yeah, go this way, on the ground. One day, I'll be able to figure out where I'm going. I feel like a kid. Not being able to follow instructions. Let's hope we don't get lost again. Right, I'm back in Liverpool finally, and just got to the station. It's about 9 o'clock. And yeah, what an amazing weekend I've just been on. It was better than I thought it was going to be. I've already took away, I always say when you go to these events, these networking things, like a convention, whatever you want to call it, a mastermind, if you take one thing away from it, then it was worth doing. I've just took away something unbelievable that, like, I just can't believe I didn't know about it. I thought I was quite experienced as a developer, as a property owner, as a landlord, as a builder, and I'd literally never heard of one of the things was title splitting, which I knew about, but I thought that was only multi-unit relief when you sold or bought one. However, when you come to remortgage, it's like a lot better. So the one we got up and doing a talk, one of them, there was I think there was about 8 or 10 speakers, and I took something from every single speaker. So fair play to Paul Tinker, who's obviously organised the event, put it together, and obviously got that group of sort of amazing speakers together. You know, it was just sort of inspiring, and I say I went there with a bit of an idea of, like, you know, I just want to be able to take a step back at my company and look at it and try and but I've come away like my mind's absolutely blown. I'm now looking at other stuff that I wasn't looking at, and yeah, if anyone, he's got one next year in Manchester, which I've already signed up for. So if anyone is in the trade and is, I don't know, watches this and resonates with what I go through, and you've got any sort of inkling yourself like that, then yeah, sign up. So if anyone is in the trade and is, I don't know, watches this and resonates with what I go through, and you've got any sort of inkling yourself like that, then yeah, sign up. I think it was 200 quid for 2 days. It was absolutely buttons, and that included lunch. So yeah, I can't recommend it enough, and I'm hoping to smash some goals now. Well, I'll be sharing with them in the next episode. I'm looking forward to smashing my goals, and then obviously when we meet up next year for it, I can be like, look, I've actioned all the stuff that you spoke about in the last one, and sort of yeah, so I'm going to go back, and I think I've missed Anderson and Cooper going to bed, but I'm going to go and wake Rachel up and give her a hug, I think. It's been a long weekend, but yeah, thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, subscribe.